I don't want to go on national TV and mess it up and look like an absolute idiot. But then at the same time, I've got my little lad, and I'm going to say to him, like a typical dad does, "Oh, just go out there, just do it. Stop moaning, just get on with it." And how can I say that if I'm not willing to do it myself? So I thought, I'd bite the bullet, sign up for it, see what happens. I kind of all the way through reflected what my style is, and it was about kind of showcasing Birmingham food with dishes like the faggots, which is kind of known for our being, kind of in our area and stuff like that, and using Banks's bitter.
Yeah, that was my favourite one of your dishes that you cooked, actually, obviously with the story behind it, and most of us probably, we're all brought up on that kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
What would you say was your favourite?
My favourite out of the whole series was probably the suckling pig belly that's in the chef's table round. So there's chefs that have got 26 Michelin stars. So I did suckling pig belly with langoustine, Thai green bisque, black pudding and yuzu. That was a big dish, big flavours. And if I'm honest, I just thought, what do chefs like to eat? When I got such good feedback afterwards, it just kind of blew me away, because these are the best chefs in the country.
You didn't get didn't become too much, or
no,
too nervous?
Just getting the feedback from those people, it's honestly, it's life changing. It definitely instills you with the confidence you need to go forwards.
So your salmon course in the final, tell us about that.
It kind of draws inspiration from traditional smoked salmon, of working in hotels and sneaking a bit of smoked salmon while nobody's looking. But the way that I did it in the competition was using, obviously, the Asian influence that I use in a lot of my cooking, which is inspired by Birmingham. And I wanted to showcase my style in all of those 3 dishes. So each kind of element did have an Asian flavour that I utilise pretty much every day.
Do you feel like the process of MasterChef has made you up your game even more than you were before you went into it?
Yeah, it's definitely kind of changed how I look at food. It's definitely helped me develop my style, because, having judges like Marcus and Monica who are brutally honest, they will pick up on the smallest detail that I might have gone slightly adrift, and then started thinking about doing techniques that weren't necessarily flavour driven, whereas for MasterChef everything was about flavour.
Did you get much practice now? Or
for the final I practiced twice. So once was an untimed run. Tash come over, because I actually practiced it at the restaurant, and she said that's one of the best plates of food I've ever had in my life, when she tried the salmon. And I thought, no, she's got to be just saying that to build my confidence kind of thing. And, as anyone that knows me knows that I'm not big-headed in any kind of sense. And when I sat down and ate it, I was like, fuck, this is really good.
How did you feel when you found out that you won?
When they announced who's won it, I actually glanced across at Olivia, getting ready to congratulate her, based on what I'd seen, and they said Stu. And then I was like, who? Who's this guy? Oh, it's me. And that was like, wow. And then I think obviously the funniest bit for me, the bit that you'll see when you watch it, it's when they say to me, oh, do you want to make a phone call? Do you want to ring Tash and tell her you've won? So I rang Tash and said, guess who just won MasterChef? And she went, oh, that's nice. I was like, all right. You're going to congratulate me then? And she said, well, I would, but I'm in M&S.
Did you tell your son what did?
Oh yeah, Jack's been watching me the whole way through, and he's to the point where he even says to people, "Daddy's on the telly," and they're like, got no idea what he's on about. They're just thinking he's making something up. For me, it doesn't feel like this amazing big thing. Of course, I feel so proud to have won it. I feel like it's such a great experience, but at the same time, I think people think that I'm going to be a lot different to what I actually am in real life.
What's the relationship like with the judges, like Monica and Marcus? Did you get to chat to them much afterwards, after the show? And have you still kept in contact since it's finished? Or?
Yeah, so I've actually got Marcus's phone number now, which is great.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think I've made it.
Made it.
No, but they're all very supportive. They all come across as they are. Really, they're really great people, and they're really supportive. They just want you to do well, and I can't stress that enough. Anyone that kind of wants to do it but is worried that they're going to get ripped to smithereens, they're not. They only say things because they want you to do better. There's definitely a case of almost like a mentor style relationship.
What advice would you have for anyone looking to go on to MasterChef the Professionals?
Easy. Do it. Do it.